Hello Riverbank, and how are you all today? I hope you are keeping safe and well. Today we are going to read chapter 3 of Along the Riverbank. Last week we read chapter 2. A mouse had got caught in a carrier bag. Oscar had ran off to see if he could get Big Joe to try and help them. Let's find out now and see what happens. So here is chapter 3 of Along the Riverbank. Along the Riverbank. Chapter 3. Big Joe to the rescue. Joe's face was stern. His bushy eyebrows had dropped low over his eyes, which were squinting with an intense look. His fur stood out intensely. Oscar jumped onto his back, and they were away. His heavy paws that carried that unit of a body thudded onto the ground as Big Joe raced up the riverbank.
Oscar, which way we are go?
He shouted as they came round the bend. Oscar said, "Over there, to the long grass." Joe gritted his teeth and picked up the pace. Meanwhile, JJ and Life was still at the clearing with the mouse. Life was pacing up and down, muttering to himself with worry. "Where is he?" he kept saying. "Where is Dad and Oscar? We need to get out of here. Daddy's going to go mad when he gets here. I told you we shouldn't have come, JJ." JJ was trying to calm down the mouse who was trapped in the carrier bag. She was running out of air, and fast. He had realised that the mouse in the carrier bag was Mandy Mouse, Mr. Lefoxky's secretary. Then Life's ears pricked up. "Can you hear that?" said Life. The thudding of paws on the ground. "It's Dad," said JJ. "It's got to be." The long grass violently parted and Big Joe and Oscar came speeding through. Oscar jumped off Big Joe. JJ and Life shouted, "Dad!" Joe raced to the carrier bag. With his big paws, he ripped open the plastic. Voices of humans could be heard from the distance.
Mandy Mouse, it's all right,
said Joe.
"Boys, quickly, help her onto my back. The humans are coming. I can hear them."
The 3 otters helped Mandy Mouse, who was exhausted and frightened, onto Big Joe's back. The voices were getting louder and louder. They could feel the vibrations of footsteps from the humans. With Mandy Mouse on his back and the 3 little otters in tow, they raced through the long grass and out the other side. As they reached the riverbank, Mandy Mouse said,
"I'm okay to walk now, Joe, thank you."
Mandy Mouse jumped off Joe's back. Big Joe looked at the boys. You know the kind of look I mean. The otters put their heads down. They knew they were in trouble. Mandy thanked the otters for saving her. She turned to Big Joe and said,
"Don't be too hard on them."
And off she scurried towards the old oak tree. They approached Oscar's house. No one had spoken.
"You're a good man, Oscar. Goodbye. Stay safe,"
said Big Joe. Life and JJ said nothing and just smiled at Oscar. "See you later," said Oscar. Life broke the silence. "We're sorry, Dad." "Yeah, we are sorry," said JJ. Big Joe glared at them.
"How many times have I told you about walking in the long grass? It is forbidden. It's too dangerous, little otters like you. Angry? Angry? How dare you disappoint me? But at the same time, if I think about it, I'm proud. I'm proud of both of you for helping me to save Mandy Mouse. It was a brave thing Ono did today, boys. Very brave. But also very dangerous. Not just because of the humans, but all the other animals that is out there, the wolves. The forest is a fearful place. The long grass is far too close to the forest. Promise me, boys, listen, promise me you will never go into the long grass again. Never.
And that's the end of chapter 3. I hope you enjoyed it. Joe got there in time with Oscar and saved Mandy Mouse. Can you believe it? She was Mr. LaFoxky's secretary. So next week I will be reading chapter 4. I will see you all then. I hope you're all still washing your hands. Take care. Stay safe.